You already know it's time for random kung fu shit.
Temple of the Red Lotus. Alright, so you got the squad, a cart or whatever like that. They get ambushed by this Red Lotus gang, and they take the money. This dude named Wu gets attacked in an ambush. Then the lady with the red dress saves his life. Now he's supposed to be going to Jin Castle to meet up with his grandma. He's also supposed to be getting married to this lady named Lee, who we find out is a childhood friend. So he makes it there, and for some strange reason, they don't want her to see Lee. They make up a lie and say she's sick. Why are they stopping them from seeing her if this marriage was prearranged? Maybe they changed their mind, who the hell knows? But he goes to see her at night anyway. Now the Red Lotus clan, I guess they followed Wu, and they attacked the castle twice. Wu starts suspecting Lee's father might be a bandit. The only proof they have is the kind of dart that he threw. So he tries to convince his wife Lee to come on this journey. He's gonna take revenge of the Red Lotus gang. But the family's not gonna let him leave. He's gotta get through the sister, the mom, and then finally the grandma. The grandma at this castle runs shit, even though her dad's pretty badass. They take the chance to escape while everybody else is conducting business. Somehow dad was able to get the money back to the temple, but then I'm like, how the fuck did he do that? So we was like, is he part of the Red Lotus gang? But then he had just finished fighting them niggas, so I was like, nah. So Wu's gotta get past Dude, and Dude's not letting him go nowhere. In the fight, Dude could have easily killed him at least like 5 times, right? But it wasn't really about that to him, you know what I'm saying? And Lee kept threatening to kill herself if they didn't let him go. Like, literally, every person that tried to stop him, she kept doing the shit. So they finally get to this temple after a while, and they're talking to these monks. Then they got this one guy that's like a womanizer. He's keeping pretty girls in this little dungeon. And that's when we figure out, oh shit, they actually are the Red Lotus gang. They have the epic battle. They tried to poison their tea, but they saw through that shit. And the red lady's always helping them out, especially in the final scene. Then the gang gets away. So Wu talks to Lee, and he's like, yeah, I need to go back to the temple and work on my craft. And then I can come back and really take revenge. So they go back to the temple. That's the end of the movie. I'm like, what the fuck? Go back to Jin's castle. I'm like, so he never finished these niggas off? Just left us on a cliffhanger, some bullshit. Where's Red Lotus Part 2? Out of all the Shaw Brothers movies I've seen, this one left me goddamn baffled. Is he ever gonna take revenge? What the hell even go there for if he knew he wasn't that good? You were willing to risk your lives just to get past your family, to get to these niggas, and they end up getting away anyway. Again, what was the point in even going to the temple? They killed all these niggas, but they ain't killed the main niggas. Unresolved issues in a kung fu movie. What the heck just happened?
Random moment.
It is a scene from Secret Service of the Imperial Court. Watch how my man's head gets bitch slapped from here to Hong Kong. I gotta get that shit again. Come on, yo. Come on, son.
Shaolin challenges ninja.
Shaolin challenges ninja. Basically about a guy named Tao who's forced into an arranged marriage. When he sees who it is, he's willing to marry immediately. Lady by the name of Z. Marriage goes along great at first, but Tao's Chinese and Z's Japanese. Until they go back and forth about their fighting styles. Z thinks Japanese is better. Tao thinks Chinese is better. They teach each other about each other's techniques. He was kind of superior to her in a lot of ways, which got her pissed off. It got to a point where it was so bad, she wanted to go back to Japan. All Tao wanted to do was get his wife back. So his man comes up with the idea, and he ends up sending her a challenge letter. The problem is the challenge letter reached the dojo. So not only her, but 7 other masters are coming to accept this challenge, including a guy by the name of Takino. Now, Katino's always like Z, so he's ready to accept the beef. Z's like, damn, she never wanted to come down to this. So each day he's got to fight the masters one by one. And he gives them all humble and defeats, including Takino, who put up a hell of a fight. And then they all respect each other's styles. Nobody died in this one. This was all about respect. Probably the only kung fu movie I've seen where nobody's getting killed. Good old-fashioned competition. Now work out your marital problems, nigga.
Yes, I still have this movie. I seen it one time. I'm scared to watch it again.
I'm sorry, but this movie, Ichi the Killer, is too graphic to even explain. I'll just give you a little bit of it, though. Mob boss ends up getting killed by this dude named Ichi, who we find out later on is like a psychopathic nerd. So a second in command, this dude by the name of Kihari, is going around looking for Ichi. They're going under the assumption to think the boss is still alive. Ichi's cleanup crew did a damn good job on the hotel. Let's be clear, Kihari is a sadistic fucker. Seeing a girl get violated in this movie is only a tip of the iceberg compared to this shit. One, they think this guy Suzuki knows the whereabouts of Ichi. Next thing you know, he's got a bunch of hooks in his body, dangling hanging from the ceiling. I'm like, fuck? Next thing you know, Kihari pours like hot grease on his back. It's crazy. When Ichi kills people, it's freaking ridiculous. I'm not just talking about body parts laying around. I'm talking about intestines and all that. It's ridiculous. Now, let's be clear. I would not recommend this movie to anybody. If you're some type of sadistic masochist, then this is the movie for you. And that's all I got to say about this one. Even at the start of Screams, just a bunch of screams. It was just mayhem. But trust me, that's about the most tame part of this movie. I have to say it was a wild experience.
Trust me, if you ain't got 5 deadly venoms, you should get Master Vengeance.
Alright, this time we jumping off of Master Vengeance, an epic tale of betrayal and vengeance. Bunch of hired killers about to terrorize the countryside, men hide behind masks, but who are these men? The Venom Mob, maybe the 5 deadly Venom Mob? Yeah. You know, just to set you up for all this gangster shit, cue the goddamn music! Yeah. You know what time it is, you hear that shit. Yeah.
better watch that shit. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Master Avengers, if you ever check that shit out, came out like 1981, giving niggas the business. Shaw Brothers shit, you know what it is. Playing no games here.